day was finally here. Now, we have been waiting for this particular day for a whole year and 8 months, since last year in March, and finally it was here. It almost felt like how when we were in school and we were anticipating a school trip the night before, how we couldn't sleep because we just couldn't wait for that day. That is exactly how every single Kenyan was waiting for this day, and finally it happened. There's no curfew anymore. The curfew was lifted. Let's talk about that and so much more on the show today. My name is Vera Sidika and this is the Hot Topic Central. I've got the juice and the tea and the gist. Let's get started. Yeah, so we were talking about the curfew being lifted. What a joy. What a serious joy. Now, this happened, of course, last week when we were celebrating Mashujaa Day, a day that is designated to celebrate our freedom fighters and the fight they put up to get us our freedom, and also celebrating Kenyans right now who are putting in the work to keep our country afloat. All of you are the real Mashujaas as well. Now, of course, there was a ceremony as usual. There's always a ceremony. This time, it landed in the beautiful county of Kirinyaga, a fantastic ceremony as well. And one of the best things that came out of it is the fact that the president finally announced that there's no more curfew. Listen, now this man talked about so many things, but the only things that Kenyans across the country had, the only thing they got out of that entire speech is that there's no more curfew.
Hereby order and direct that the nationwide dusk to dawn curfew that has been in effect from the 27th of March 2020 be and is hereby vacated with immediate effect.
What a joy. What a joy to know that we can be out at any hour whatsoever. Now let me tell you, because to be honest, I have been at home by 8 p.m. and I was one of the people who were shouting, we don't want this curfew no more. This curfew is limiting our movements. I've been home by 8 p.m. I seriously have nowhere to go, and I know so many of you have been home by 7 p.m. as well. Okay, seriously, we don't have anywhere to go. And even if we have anywhere to go, we don't have money to spend at those places. So it's only safe to be home because being outside is costing a lot of money. Yeah, so we've all been home. Anyway, we're super happy because at least now businesses can function till the maximum hours for those who are really struggling, especially restaurants and clubs. Now at least people can work and make some money. It's been a tough economic year for so many people, and also we have to take this opportunity to remember and honor the people who lost their lives because of the curfew season. You know, we pray for them and pray for their families. May their souls keep resting in peace. Vera Sidika. Let us talk about Vera Sidika for a minute. Now, first, I need you to hear me out. I love this girl. She's literally one of the sweetest girls ever. And I highly feel that her career trajectory from being a video vixen, you remember her in that song, You Guy, the addenda, she can give you a, you remember that song? Yes. So her trajectory from being that person to a socialite, to a camouflaging human being, because at some point her skin color was changing. She was black, she was white, she was pink, she was all these other colors, to now being a very successful entrepreneur and now a mom and a wife is something that needs to be studied as a course in Harvard. No, seriously, she has done well for herself. Plus, she's also shooting a reality TV. I really cannot wait to keep up with Vera Sidika. But here's the thing, and I want to tell you why this girl is super extra, and I'm here for all of it, and I love it. So yeah, she's been pregnant, and she's been one of the most beautiful pregnant women I've ever seen. Like, she has been glowing the entire time, and finally it was time to deliver the baby. Here are some of the shockers that, you know, it can only be Vera Sidika to do them. No, seriously. One, she had a full face bit. Makeup face bit before she went to deliver. Like, she had the patience to get a glam up. I was pregnant 5 years ago. Let me tell you, first of all, my nose was the size of my son's head. I was literally breathing my own oxygen, and for every other person around me, there's no amount of makeup, no amount of makeup. No, seriously, there was no amount of makeup that could have saved my physical situation at the time. The only thing that could have saved me is getting a plastic surgery, but yeah. And here she is, looking so fabulous and fantastic when she's about to give birth. No, seriously, pregnancy humbled me. My nose, my neck, everything was a hot mess. There's seriously no amount of makeup that could have saved me. So how does Vera look like a pink, cute little princess 2 hours before she's giving birth? Number two, this girl had the strength to document every single thing, from her walking into the hospital, getting admitted, during the whole process of getting the baby. After getting the baby, she was there with her phone and putting beautiful captions as well. 5 years ago when I was pregnant, I did not even know where my phone was. I did not even care to know where my phone was. The stitches down here was so painful. Nguvu ya kushika simu nilikuwa nitoe wapi? Hiyo siwe ni Illuminati. You know, you have to be Illuminati to have that kind of strength. So Vera, no. Number 3. So there's this thing that a man does once your wife gives birth. You give them a push present, right? So a push present is the gift that you give to your wife, your girlfriend, your fiancé, whatever, when she gives birth to your babies. People are very extra with this. Some get cars. Jalango got his wife cars every time she's given birth. Others are given money. Mulabwa gave the girlfriend money the other time when she gave birth. And then Vera Sidika was not left out in the push baby gift season. So Brown Mauzo decided to gift Vera Sidika a whole album titled V, and the songs in the album are basically description of their love story. Some of us don't even know where our baby fathers are. We are not the same. No, we are not the same. So yeah, in the process of her getting diapers from the UK or from the US, and the whole wardrobe is from the US. Now let me tell you, Asia Brown, Vera Sidika's baby, is definitely going to be one of the richest celebrities' babies of all time. She already has an Instagram page. I seriously cannot wait to see the face of Asia. She must be the prettiest little girl in the world, but we are not the same. Vera's pregnancy also needs to be studied. Some of us, pregnancy humbled us. We were responding to text messages 2 weeks later. Anyway, we're super happy. Congratulations, Vera Sidika, on the birth of your baby girl. We really cannot wait to see Asia, and we wish you all the blessings that you can get. Alright, so a lot of things have been happening. Like, your favorite celebs are out here doing the most, and if there's one particular person who has been doing the absolute most lately, I think this guy is on the news every single time because he's very controversial and he keeps doing the most every single time. Ladies and gents, and every person in between, I'm talking about the one and only Omondi. Right now, from his Jimmy Wanjigi campaign to him buying a house in Karen, which is apparently not his house, it's an Airbnb, it's not an Airbnb, and him proving that the title deeds are under his name. And then of course came Wife Material Season 3, the show that we love to hate. Now, finally, it has come to an end, and the winner of this season is the one and only Ayen, a very beautiful, and when I say beautiful, I mean beautiful in every essence of the word. She's a very beautiful girl from Sudan. Now, look at her. Look at this creation. Tell me how this is a real human being. So apparently, she's the winner of the season. She's now Eric Omondi's soon-to-be wife. And of course, Eric took to social media to put all the lovey-dovey quotes and every other thing in between. But we all know how this is gonna end. Premium tiers Pro Max loading. And yeah, if she doesn't believe me, she can ask Ban Baker, who were also there some time ago. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if you agree with me, but this season of Wife Material has been so boring. No, seriously, it's been the most boring season to watch. And one of the reasons as to why I feel it has been boring, or rather flat, is because Dr. Ezekiel Mutua was not there. I remember how in the previous seasons he used to strike him every time he was kissing somebody's daughter on a yacht somewhere, and he would go on Twitter and cancel the show and cancel the participants of the show. And there was a lot of drama because there was just so much going on, and it created a lot of brouhaha around the show. But right now, it just felt like that was nothing. So somebody tell me, where the hell is Dr. Ezekiel Mutua? After he lost his job from KFCB, I feel like he's been so quiet. He's probably on brighter Mondays sending his CVs to different places trying to get another job. But in the meantime, we miss him. No, I did not throw shade. But yeah, where is he? So yeah, that's how I feel about the season. But I'm really looking forward to what happens between Eric Omondi and Monica. But like I said at the beginning, Premium tiers Pro Max loading. And also Willie Pose decided to show us his new girlfriend, and all I can say is Bwana Mkunaji never takes a break. And then finally, Robert Burale was receiving the heat on Twitter the other day after he had a poster circulating on social media about how he's calling out all the single people, men and women alike, and you have to pay 12,000 for that seminar, and he's helping us find our partners. and it wasn't sitting well with people. So single people out here, if you're looking for a partner, Robert Burale only needs 12,000 from you, and you could find the love of your life. Yeah, so I don't know how that is gonna work out, but let us trust a single person to advise us single people as well. Quite an irony, but we are here for all of it. Thank you so much for tuning into my show today. That was the Hot Topic Central. I give you the gist on your favorite celebrities. I throw some shade here and there, but at the end of the day, it's all love. See you later in the week with so much more. Ciao!